too healthy to get pregnant? Is that a thing? It absolutely is. My name is Nicole Stern. I'm the founder of Fertility, and I've been working with all types of women for over 20 years and all types of infertility. So a few years ago, I went to a conference on infertility, and I ran into another practitioner, and we sat down and we had breakfast. And I'm from the Northeast. The Northeast, women tend to be super high achievers. They tend to have a lot of secondary education. They have very high demanding careers. They put all the pressure on themselves to do all the things, to have the house, have the nice car, have the great career, be super healthy, eat incredibly clean, do high intensity exercise at least 4 times a week. And I have to tell you, it's killing their fertility. So at this breakfast, I sat down with another practitioner, and she asked me, she was from down south in the southern part of the US. She said, "What's the most common thing that you see in your practice?" And I told her just about the type of client that I just told you about. And she said, "Oh, I don't deal with that at all. In fact, my clients tend to drink a lot of soda, eat a lot of meat and potatoes, and be overweight and not exercise." So we have 2 very different types of infertility, but leading to the same problem, not being able to conceive. Also at this conference, there was a practitioner from California who was talking about the biggest problem that he sees in his practice is actually wake and bake. So clients getting up, smoking a little pot or a little weed, and effectively killing their egg health and sperm quality and not being able to conceive. So I want to talk to you about, are you too healthy to conceive? The fertility BMI zone is between 20 and 24. Let that sink in. Do you know what your BMI is? Is it under 20 or just barely 20? Are you working out a lot? You might want to stop and think, is this actually impacting my fertility? Our body needs fat to make hormones. So a lot of times with these clients who are just a little bit underweight for their ideal fertility BMI, their estrogen is going to be slightly depressed. So when you go in for your day 3 labs, this is when your OBGYN or your reproductive endocrinologist runs your day 3 labs. They're going to test your LH, your estradiol, your TSH, your FSH, and your AMH. Your estradiol might be within normal range, so you're going to see on the lab report that normal range is going to be between, let's say, 24 and 100. Ideally, we'd love it between 30 or 40 and 80 on day 3. But if you're in the lower range, if you're in the 20s, 30s, 40s, you might be exercising too much. When we exercise and our body fat decreases, we actually make less estrogen. This isn't great for fertility. I'd love for you to think about stopping high intensity exercise. And if you are doing an exercise bike, that is actually, in my opinion, a huge contributor to infertility. It creates a lot of pressure, a lot of friction, a lot of inflammation on our perineum. It decreases our body fat, so we don't have the estrogen and the sex hormones that we need to get pregnant. So I want you to stop doing your exercise bike, stop running, stop doing the high intensity group classes, and just start doing more gentle exercise. Start doing yoga or even Pilates. Start just walking outside. If you absolutely have to run, maybe a slow jog, and start to eat more fat. Eat avocados, eat eggs, eat fatty fish, eat chicken, eat nuts, and I think you'll find this helpful. I'm Nicole Stern. I'm the founder of Fertility.